I mean, I also agree with you. I think there is a beauty and simplicity when it comes to podcasts. If you can do it anywhere if it's just like one click and you're going. I mean, you don't have to have this crazy of a setup, but I would be curious, like if you were giving advice to someone who's never done a podcast before, doesn't really know if they want a permanent setup or a setup that they can take anywhere and go, what are like the 3 or 5 things that they need to be successful?
Ooh. Oh, man, yeah. Okay, well, we can start with what everyone has right now. Literally everybody in this room and everybody listening, because you're currently using it to listen, and that's your iPhone. Like, you can start a whole podcast using just your phone. Is it going to sound as good as this? No. Is it going to do what it needs to do? Yes. You know, an iPhone and Anchor.fm and like the wired headphones, and you can start talking right there.
Yeah.
Okay, that's not the exciting thing that everybody wants to hear. So what I would recommend is for sure the Rodecaster, just because it's so simple to use. Yeah. That one there, the Zoom
L8.
That one is a little bit more complicated, but if you have some understanding of how this stuff works, that's actually like the really good go-to right there, because you have so many more inputs and you have a lot more.
We have 8. Is there 8 inputs on the L8?
I think there's 6.
Yeah.
6.
Yeah. So like that's really nice. The Rodecaster only has 4, but it's so easy. It's just plug and play, boom, 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 done. You can record straight to it if you want to, or you can loop it up into your computer and record that way. And then as far as microphones, I really like the Samson Q2U. It's basically a Shure SM58.
Okay.
But it has the ability to plug in via USB also. So like if you're doing a lot of Zoom interviews, highly recommend this. It sounds like Samsung, but it's Samsung Q2U.
Man, how'd they get away with that?
I don't know. I don't know which one came first.
Yeah.
With that being said, I just learned something new. You're saying that this can actually connect directly to your computer, and you can like have the volume on there directly?
I believe so.
Okay.
I know you can on the road. Yeah. I can see
to.
a little plug-in thing right there. You can just.
There's probably a lot with that we still don't know how to do. I know you can hook up your phone and make calls through that as well and record the call while live, hearing the call in here.
Oh, wow.
Don't know how, but I know it's possible.
Yeah,
I've seen someone do it.
Yeah. Let's see. So we got the audio, so microphone, and then the Blackmagic ATEM switcher for cameras. Even if you're only going to run one camera, it just makes it so seamless to just plug it in and plug in straight to the computer. So another thing you can do is you can run the Zoom into the Blackmagic ATEM switcher. So that way all the inputs just come in from that into the computer.
Got it.
There could potentially be a delay, but you can kind of skew that and most people won't even notice. You and I will notice right away, but for the most part, you won't notice.
And do you recommend OBS when you're recording? Because that's what I use.
Yeah, OBS is fine. Yeah, OBS is good because it's free and it's pretty painless. That's actually what I got Sean Baker on. So this whole setup that I just explained, minus the he uses these microphones too, but I set it up at his place.
The Shure SM7s?
Yeah, the SM7s plus the Rodecaster plus the ATEM switcher, and that's what he uses to run his like YouTube channel now.
Yeah.
And like, so that was like one of those things where like, I wish I had this much creativity, but like I was like this one small room that was like shaped oddly, did what we could, and I did it all in like 48 hours. So that was pretty cool. And he likes it, and it sounds great. And so it was another cool experience to just go out there and do it. And he's like, oh, if you want to do this more, I can like, send the flyers out there as if people want their own podcast studio.
Yeah.
I'm like, I don't think I want to do this very often. Like, I'll do it for friends, and that's really why I did it for him, because he's a homie. But I would rather kind of have like an instruction manual or an ebook or something to be like, oh, if you guys wanted to get started, like maybe I could have like sped up your process by telling you what to get. Like, I'd rather do that. And then,
create a full-on program.
Yes.
Sell it like instructional guides, and you with a PowerPoint and all the different. Yeah.
So that's kind of been in the works for a little bit. So I have the skeleton, but dude, just I keep making up excuses why.
And you've got such a good name for this exact thing because you run one of the most successful fitness podcasts in the world. I mean, it's already, your reputation's already there. It doesn't need to be on the line.
Yeah. So in the skeleton that I have written down, I get to easily put like, this is the microphone we use at Mark Bell's Power Project, or this is what we use on the road for Mark Bell's Power Project. So there's a lot of weight there. Yeah. I forgot how we even got into all this, but so we got audio, video. I think that's it, right? Like, we're all good there.
And the software,
yeah. And software, I use Adobe Premiere for like edit, or Adobe Audition for like more like editing and stuff. I'm not sure if you do that as well, but
Use Final Cut.
Yeah,
right?
I use Final Cut Pro.
Okay.
That's just where I've found my workflow to be efficient.
Yeah. Whatever works. I mean, they all do what you need. You know, as long as levels sound good and there's no like dogs barking in the background, like you're all good. So there was that, and then I'm trying to think. Yeah, that's pretty much it. And so
cameras. Any suggestion on the types of cameras to use?
I prefer camcorders. I know it's like kind of old school now, but like they're very reliable, and they most of the time they have a wide range to zoom in and out of. These cameras are great though because you can create that cool depth of field look.
Yeah,
which is like, I mean, that's top tier stuff right there. I really like that. But the ones that we use, and we have so many, like it's just so nice to flip back and forth, and they're just so reliable.
Yeah.
And then being on the road, if I need to run off of battery, I can. It's so easy to do.
Right.
So that's
I think these do these run off battery? They do, right?
Yeah,
they do.
Yeah. Yeah, and you can easily just put like, and that's the other thing. So like you can run like the Phantom battery and then plug that into a wall. So not sure if you guys do that. So like
I've heard of it, we haven't. No.
Okay, so that's why like I like camcorders, because you can just like plug in straight to the wall or an outlet, and it runs forever.
Forever,
You know,
yeah.
You never have to worry about it.
Yeah.
So that's what I really like. And then just real quick, like this isn't an ad. I don't even use Anchor.fm, but like when it comes to publishing, even when I just started, I don't even know what year it was, but let's say 800 episodes ago, when Mark Bell's Power Project took off, you had to like you had to apply to be on Spotify. You had to like run your RSS feed into iTunes to get it on iTunes, and you had to get approved for it.
Yeah.
Now you just go to Anchor.fm, and it's like, do you want to be on iTunes? Yeah. Do you want to be on Spotify? Video? Yeah. Okay. Click here. And, you're done.
Anchor.fm.
Well,
I have heard of that.
I'll plug them. That's what we use.
Yeah.
We use Anchor?
Yeah, we use Anchor to go to Spotify.
Yeah, that's how you guys got video.
Yep.
Yeah.
Our videos are on Spotify?
Yeah. That's so good. I didn't even know that. I've heard of this before.
Yeah, I'm so glad Brandon's taking an
What is
active
this
role.
Spotify you speak of?